Polystyrene plastic comes in tiny pellet form. The first step is to expand them inside a steam chamber. The 200°C heat causes pentane gas in the pellets to escape, allowing air to enter the pellets and inflate them up to 40 times their original size. Here are the polystyrene pellets before and after expansion. The factory then bags the pellets in huge sacks. To make expanded polystyrene products, they start by dumping sacks of expanded pellets into what's called the block mould machine. The more pellets they put per cubic metre, the denser the product will be. The pellets are steam fused together, moulding them into a block that's roughly 5 metres long and 1 metre wide. This moulding process can take 20 minutes, depending on the density. A scale built into the conveyor belt weighs the block to make sure it meets specifications. Depending on its density, a block this size can weigh up to 200 kilograms. Now the block is ready to be cut into whatever product the client has ordered. Expanded polystyrene is best known as a packaging material, but it also has many other uses. Here, a block is being sliced into insulation panels. Builders use expanded polystyrene insulation for basements, roofs and foundations. Regardless of the product, the polystyrene is cut from blocks using a copper and nickel wire that's electrically heated. It melts the polystyrene on contact, enabling fine precision cuts almost to the millimetre. To make expanded polystyrene packaging, shapes are custom cut. These squares being glued together have been ordered by a furniture manufacturer. They're designed to fit into the bottom of chair legs to protect them from damage during shipping. This machine handles more detailed and complex jobs. Its cutting wire is guided by computer software, so it can cut virtually any design. Expanded polystyrene is a low-cost alternative for making commercial signs that can be hung indoors or out. A sign made of high-density expanded polystyrene and coated with quality exterior paint has an outdoor lifespan of a few years. It's a highly adaptable product that even stretches into the art world, though what Rodin would have thought is debatable. They come in different colours, different shapes and different sizes, in flavours ranging from fruity to minty, from tart to tangy. Pretty well everyone enjoys sucking on a sweet from time to time. And don't let the adults fool you, kids. They love 'em too. In ancient times, people indulged in treats made of honey-covered fruits and nuts. In the Middle Ages, Europeans made sweets from boiled sugar, but the high cost of imported cane sugar restricted this delicacy to the wealthy. Sweets finally became affordable for the masses in the 1800s, with the discovery of a new and domestic source of sugar, the sugar beet. These hard sweets aren't mass-produced confections. They're gourmet sweets, custom-made and crafted by hand. The sweet maker starts by bringing a pot of sugar and water to a boil. Then he adds glucose, a thick syrup made from starch. He heats the mixture to a specific temperature, depending on what type of sweet he's making, and lets it cook for about half an hour. Then he stirs in liquid flavouring. Once the mixture is evenly blended, he pours it onto a cooling table. The sweet maker has several flavourings at his disposal, from eucalyptus oil to fruit flavours. He also chooses from a wide range of food colourings. This sweet will have a strawberry design in the middle, so he and his assistants are working with 3 colours: green for the leaves, red for the berry, and yellow for the background. To enhance the flavour, citric acid is added. Blending continues until the mixture has cooled down and hardened enough to be malleable. The mixture is placed on a heated table to slow the hardening process, so that the sweets will remain pliable. Now it's time to create the design. Various shapes and sizes are formed, and like a puzzle, are put together to make a jumbo version of the sweet's design. Once the red berry, green leaves and yellow background are assembled, more yellow background is added, then a layer of red for the outside rim. All that's left is to reduce this giant wad of sweets into a bite-sized version. To do that, the sweet maker pinches one end and stretches it out to form a long uniform strand called a rod. He cuts the rod into pieces 60 centimeters long, but he has to keep rolling them until they cool and harden, or else they'll go flat. When the rod is just the right diameter, the design is in perfect proportion. All they have to do now is cut sweet-sized pieces. The same techniques are used to make kiwi, pink grapefruit and banana sweets, to name but a few. How about personalised messages? Here's an L, an O, a V, an E, a Y, O, U. And again, a yellow background and red trim are created, then it's more pinching, pulling, rolling and cutting. Until the rods are down to just the right size. If you look at the back end of each rod, you'll see the lettering is in reverse. When the raw sweet mixture comes off the cooling table, it's transparent. To make it opaque or to lighten the colour, it's pulled on a hook. Here, 2 colours are intertwined and fed through a special machine that forms bands of pillow-shaped sweets. After cooling, they're simply broken apart. And to keep everybody happy, they even twist rods into lollipops. Well, that's the kiddies sorted then.
Peste câteva momente, escrocherii adevărate. Bani mulți, dați pe falsuri. Iar de la 20-30, credulii își oferă datele de pe cărțile de credit. Escrocherii adevărate.
Acest program a fost sponsorizat de Practicăr. Pentru ideile tale.
Într-o lume confuză, ai nevoie de un spațiu numai al tău. James May te poftește să-ți revendici identitatea.
We will revive and relearn the skills that defined man.
Meșterite de bărbați, testate de bărbați, pentru bărbați. Redescoperim ce înseamnă să fii un gentleman. James May și laboratorul băieților. Episoade noi de miercuri 7 martie pe Discovery Channel.
Când Michael Jackson a murit, în cameră se aflau doar două persoane.
He said, all my life I have found one.